You don't have any like vinyl or video games, do you?
Any what?
Vinyl, like records or video games?
No, what kind of video games you looking for? Like system?
Anything and everything. New stuff, but the old stuff is what really excites me.
We got some weed in the house.
I'd be interested if you want to.
Bring it up. Okay.
Mind if I start digging?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Awesome. Oh my, just a couple games, huh?
Yeah, that's not a couple.
Make it stop!
Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a long one. There was a citywide sale going on in a neighboring town and all my regular town stops as well. I found multiple sales with video games that didn't have them out, but pulled them out because I asked. Always ask for things, even if you don't see it. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of times they're like, oh yeah, we might have that. And then they go bring it out, and it's exactly what you were looking for, or better than what you were looking for. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video if you guys want to see comps on all the stuff that I'm finding in this footage. By the way, the footage, yes, is in glasses. I'm trying to get better. I'm training myself to record with a camera on my head. I love ya. Enjoy.
How much for the picture, man? Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. No, yeah, I'm fine. I just don't want you to hold it.
Hello.
Okay, yes.
I already paid for this, and then this had 5 on it.
Okay, so how much? I'm sorry.
5.
5.
And I had already paid for this.
And you've already paid.
The one that's floating
so
around. I don't know
even.
where she went.
Thank
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. How much is the turntable? What's that? Okay. Yeah. I'll try it for that.
I mean, I have no idea.
Right. Thank you
Unless
very
we do
much.
something else.
Yeah, you know, it looks like it's got all the parts. I'll see if I can get it working.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Did you do like 50 cents on the radio? Awesome.
It works.
Hell yeah. What about the Sirius radio? Do you know if it works?
It works too. I was given that by my uncle when I got my truck
Yeah?
because it had service in it. But by the time I got it, I didn't have it. like accounts with it.
Oh, right.
I don't even know how you link it, but he had one for his garage.
Yeah, yeah.
And get in the truck. It's like, oh, you just link it up and you can listen. It's like,
Hmm.
cool, but I don't have it no more.
Yeah. Would you do like $1 just in case I can't get it programmed?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because I have a subscription, but I don't know.
I have never used it, and it sat there, and we don't even have it anymore. So it's like, why am I holding on to this?
Right.
You know?
Avon Awards that our mother won,
Oh.
or earned, I shouldn't say won, earned.
She sold Avon or something?
42 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the family took a lot of them. This is what we were left with.
That's pretty neat. And these two, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, those are heavy.
And then, yeah,
I was expecting it to be light and cheap, but no.
No, they're heavy. Those behind you, those cups and saucers, those 2 tables. That was
Wow. She must have been good at what she did.
She worked it hard, and she had some customers. I don't know how what they did with some. They
Right.
bought big every time. They bought big every time she went. She made a lot of friends over the years.
Well, that's what matters.
Yeah.
KitchenAid work okay?
Oh yeah. That was my mom's, and then I ended up getting a new one.
Right.
Yeah.
I keep looking out for one, and I've never found one that wasn't, too much money that they had on it, so I'm just going to start making a pile right there. All right, so 10 on the mixer, 7, 5, so 22.50.
Okay.
Is that right?
Whatever you say.
There we go. Let's see if I still have.
You can't beat that.
Yeah,
There's
that's.
some nice products there for
Can you break a 50 or I have more.
a 50.
Yeah, I have a 20. I've got some singles out there in the truck. I'll just.
Yeah, I
run out
can't
there
break
real
a
quick.
50.
Yeah, you're fine. I'll go get it real quick.
Okay. I thought I'd just
you.
tease her. Boy,
Oh,
you
yeah.
did find some stuff.
Yeah, I found
My
a bunch of cool
goodness,
stuff.
You sure did.
Thank you very much.
welcome.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having us. Let's see if I can fit it all in there.
Dr. Pepper, pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
You want to negotiate the price if you're interested in it. I bought it as a set. Came with the case and everything. These are pretty rare to find. They run about $7 on them. Well, you can check them out.
My wife is a huge Dr. Pepper fan, so I've just got to send her. But I've never seen the crate. I've seen the Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Wanted to offer me like $5 just for the crate.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, no, it comes
Yeah,
with a
you
set.
gotta, right.
And they run about $7 per bottle.
Right.
Of course, there's different errors, and I can't tell you. Well, this is the 1962 error. I really don't know. But,
That's pretty cool.
but I'm a huge Dr. Pepper fan. I found
Yeah.
that at an estate sale, and I was like, I gotta have this.
Yeah.
I paid top dollar. That's why I got what I paid on it.
Right.
But I'm willing to negotiate if someone's really interested in it.
Yeah, I don't know if she would be really. She loves Dr. Pepper, but I don't know if she just wants a bunch of bottles.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though. Like I said,
Did you see the American Pickers where they went out to the Dr. Pepper plant?
I did not,
Oh,
huh?
there's one where all they did is they went to Dr. Pepper. And
That
it was
would be a cool one.
It was pretty epic. They had original advertisement and
Right.
everything.
I mean, you find the other stuff fairly often, but not Dr. Pepper stuff.
Yeah.
Like this. Like this is $1.
Yeah. You got money if you want it.
Okay. I'll give you $1 when we get at the house.
Wow, that's a deal. PSS 270. PSS 270. PSS 270.
He's gonna be a musician, I can see it.
Oh yeah.
Did Robbie and them have a lot of stuff? Did they?
All right, let's be done. I don't want to annoy everybody.
Guys, I have no idea what the majority of these action figures are. I kind of bought them because the bag was fairly cheap, and I need to learn. So if you see anything you recognize, please give me some tips in the comments down below so it will help out with my research. Thank you.
You don't have any like vinyl or video games, do you?
Any what?
Vinyl, like records or video games?
No.
What kind of video games you like?
Anything and everything. New stuff, but the old stuff is what really excites me.
We got some Wii in the house.
I'd be interested if you want to.
Bring it up.
Mind if I start digging?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Awesome. Oh my, just a couple games, huh?
Yeah, that's not a couple.
Depends on what your definition of couple is, huh? I've seen that one. Hold on, buddy. Let me dig for them, okay?
Okay.
It's the sensor bar.
But do we even got a Wii?
Yeah, we got a Wii.
Yeah. Hey, Sonic.
Pikachu's Adventure. I've never heard of that. Oh, you got enough Sonic games, don't you?
Yeah, but it's a night one.
What would you want for them all?
King Arthur? Who's King Arthur?
You'll learn about King Arthur. I'd be interested in those for sure. Did you have a number in mind?
Star Wars Lego game.
So there's 34. So we'd be at 68.
There's Pokemon.
I saw that. Would you come down to 50? Okay. Oh yeah, we'll do that for 50. They look. The few I checked were in there, so I'm assuming they're all in there.
Yeah, feel free to check.
I might look at a couple more, but I think they're good. Yeah, thank you.
That's a radio. Transistor radio.
Really? Does it work? Needs batteries, maybe?
Yeah, it's battery operated. Yeah. I don't keep any batteries in them so they don't get corroded.
Right. How old is that?
Oh, I've had it probably for about 15, 16 years, something like that. I collect transistor radios.
Oh, okay. That's cool. How much you want on it?
About $6.
I don't know if I need it for 6. It's pretty cool though.
It is cool. If nothing else, it's just something to look at, even if you don't look at it.
Did you get it new or?
Oh yeah, I've had it ever since. Well, I say I got it new.
My goodness.
I think I bought it at an antique mall somewhere. I really don't know how old it is, but I've had it for a long time.
Does it have a brand name on it?
It doesn't really have much on it, does it?
Mm-mm.
No. It's just kind of cute.
Let's see if there was a brand.
I couldn't see anything on it.
Contents. Korea. Well, I'm gonna pass on it for now,
Okay.
but thank you very much.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you? You guys happen to have any video games? Okay.
For what kind of console?
Anything and everything. I have a basement with like literally every console ever. So.
I used to. I think let me go to my place. I'm just next door.
Okay,
Let me
sure.
take a look.
I would love to.
I think I've gotten rid of all of them, but I was looking.
Okay, I appreciate it. I got 11. Would you do 5?
Sure. Okay. Scott get lost in his video game.
He's coming back right now, I think.
Got a nice pile.
My son, for whatever reason, loves these books. He's always coming back from school saying, I read that.
Theirs loved them, so I think there's just something about them.
5.
Perfect,
Thank you
thanks.
so much. What do you got? Let's see here.
I thought I'd gotten rid of
Mystery
everything.
songs, pictures.
Because everything's so digital now, right?
I
So-
know. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't buy anything physical for the most, unless at
Yeah.
stuff like this. Do you know what you want for them? Whoa.
Nothing.
Nothing. You don't want anything?
They're just sitting in my entertainment center, bro.
I mean, let me give you $5 for them.
Take them, bro.
You sure?
No, take them.
Well, I can't beat that deal. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I did. I already got that. Yeah.
Oh, he got the I Survived book.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
If you can, if you bought some, you can get one free for each one you bought.
I've been driving around all day, and my truck is like at its limits. But I appreciate it.
Hey, books are at least a good thing to have in there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much.
It balances out.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. We were checking her out when we pulled up.
I'm surprised she hasn't begged you to pet her. That's been what she's done all day.
How old is she?
She is 2.5.
2.5?
She'll be 3 in October.
Can I give her some pets?
Oh, yeah, she'll love it.
Hi, pretty girl. Hi. Hi. Oh, do you want belly rubs? Oh, my goodness. You're a good girl. Good girl. You a little chunky, huh? You eat well, huh? Yes, you do. Oh, my goodness. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good girl. All right, you have a good one. Bless you. Thank you.
And we are back in the shop, ladies and gentlemen. What a wild weekend. This was a neighboring town. I still went to my normal town sales, but there was a neighboring town that's like a 30-minute drive, and they were having a community-wide, citywide yard sale day, and going late after we hit our town first, we still came away with a lot of stuff. And over here, I'll show you guys towards the end, this is the summer of video games. I'm just going to call it now, but I think 3 of those picks of games actually came from sales where they weren't out, but I asked, do you have any video games? So, anyways, before we get all to that, we'll start over here just a little bit. I'm not even going to begin to be able to show you guys everything that I got, but I'm going to show you some of the highlights. I got some albums down here, some recordable VHS. I've got like just bags of random toys. Again, I wouldn't even have the time to show you guys all of them. These Game of Thrones, I'm hoping I'm going to do okay once I lot them up. They are on Blu-ray, but missing like the 1st and 2nd season and the 8th season, I think. So it's kind of a random, but I got all of them for 20 plus like a bonus like anime series or something. I don't know anything about that. This Yamaha keyboard is pretty good. I got it for 18, and I think the comps on that are pretty good. I haven't found in a while, but I found a big bag full of Crown Royal bags. Those can do well. And usually people want like 50 cents for them, but there's actually some really good, like the more premium Crown Royal bags in there. This, I bought 6,000 matchbook, or no, I would say it's probably close to like 10,000 matchbook. Where I got 6 from is, I was like, how much for all the matches? Because I knew that matches can be decent. And he was like $6 for everything you see here. 5 of those tubs full plus that bubblegum container. And this is the first stages of sorting. We've only gone through 2 of the tubs so far. But there's some really cool stuff in here. And for everybody that thinks I'm crazy, I'll show you. These vintage ones, like Camel and stuff like that. Come on, camera, focus. So there's a bunch of Camel ones in here, and then there's Marlboro, and let's see what else. There was some like Winston, Swisher Sweets, stuff like that. Some of those can do really well. I saw single sold listings on some of the older Camel ones, and these are all from like the 70s and 80s. I saw single listings for some of the Camel ones for like $15, and I probably won't sell very many unless I find some that I really think are special. Solo, I'll probably do a lot of lots, but $6 was ridiculous. Like over here, you'll see some, what I think are some of the fun ones, like Red Lobster, Applebee's, Pep Boys. You know, the fact that like Applebee's, your family restaurant, would hand out matchbooks is kind of funny to me. This one is actually pretty crazy. Trump Plaza, but then look at the matches themselves. Pretty cool. They've got like the cards on them, ace of diamonds and stuff like that. So I thought that was a really neat one. Obviously there'll be some collectors out there for that. We got some vintage patches and medals, buttons and stuff like that. I just saw that it was $1 for the bag, so I picked that up. You know, I know some of that stuff can do really well. I haven't researched it yet. Got this old knife for $1. That's kind of one of those things that's out of my comfort zone. Old pocket knives, but I could tell that there was definitely some age to this. So that's something I want to learn. That's why I picked that up. We got an old camera here. I recently had a guy teach me some stuff from a listing that I had of an old camera. He was like, hey, does the blah, blah, blah? And I was like, I don't know if any of it works. I don't know how to test that. I was like, but if you teach me, you know, I'll figure it out. And he taught me some things. So my confidence on cameras went up just a little bit. And I picked up that old one. And I think there's a couple of lenses in there. And if you don't know anything about cameras, well, I don't either, but some of the lenses can be really, really good. The cameras can be good, but the old lenses can be really good too. That's like an old Polaroid type thing. Not old, it's a newer one, but those can be good. These guys I picked up for what? $3, and that'll be a pretty good sale with the comps that I saw. This is kind of an interesting pitcher and glasses. As you can see, they like all connect to the spine there, and it's a complete set, and they're all in good condition. I saw some decent comps on that. I picked up a Sony vinyl turntable, which I checked, and it looks like I need to put there's a belt under there that has slipped off, but now that I have my own turntable, I'm a little more confident in that, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to just slip that belt back on and get that thing tested, and that should be a decent sale. I pick up serious stuff if I see it for cheap enough. I can't remember if I made an offer on that and came down a little bit, but some of the serious stuff, apparently you can get lucky and there'll be like a grandfathered lifetime subscription on the devices themselves. And if you get one of those, they can go for really good money. So if I see serious satellite radio stuff cheap enough, I just go ahead and pick it up for the gamble aspect of it. And I found 2 this weekend, which I thought was kind of crazy. So this one's a little bit different. It doesn't like actually have the device that you would think. It's like built into the unit, I guess. So I'm going to have to figure that out, power it up, and see if I can figure out if it works and how to program it and stuff like that. So right here, we've got a Polaroid portable DVD player, and it's like brand new with all the instructions and cables and carrying case and everything for $5. So I took a stab at that. Some random DVDs. I got this nice little Santa sled. Some of these things can be like really, really good. Some of them not so much, but around the holidays they will sell, whether it's like the really high-end stuff or the lower-end stuff. So if I see a good deal on something that looks like it has potential, especially with the original box and styrofoam, I pick it up for cheap. And here, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've probably been waiting for are the video games. So you guys should have seen, I think I got all of these on camera, but let's see. The PS3 games, these were not on camera. These were a Facebook buy. There was a guy that tried to sell them for like $3 or $4 a piece or something like that, and then they didn't sell, so he relisted them for $15 for the bundle. I picked it up because, as you can see, this right here was a part of the lot, and that makes it worth it right there. NCAA football 13 and 14 are the ones you want to look for. 14 especially, but 13 is good as well. The case is kind of bad, but that's okay. I can just swap it out for one of these other cases on a game that's a little lower end and just put the insert in there, and then it'll look much better. So those were a good pickup. The 360 games, I asked, again, do you have any video games? No, we had some. We put them on Facebook Marketplace, but we're done dealing with the messages. So if you're interested, and they brought them out. The guy was really cool. There's nothing like super special there, but I was like, to be honest, this kind of stuff I'd pay like $1 a piece for. I was like, I don't want to insult you. And he gave me, I think I got, 7 there? I think I got all 7 of those for 10. So nothing too crazy. The Wii games was obviously, all these Wii games were together. And it was one of those, like, they had a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic cards out, I believe. Like a lot, like huge bulk boxes full. And they were talking about decks and stuff they obviously played. So I was like, these are the kind of people that you definitely ask if they have video games. And I asked, and they were like, yeah, actually, I think we might have some like Wii stuff. They go in the garage. Usually when you hear, older adults say, yeah, like I think we have some Wii stuff. They bring out like the Wii Fit balance board and like 3 games and a broken controller, that kind of thing. They brought out this tub full of games, packed full. And I made a pretty good deal. I think I got them all for $50, if I'm recalling correctly. I have short-term memory these days. But yeah, I saw Wii Sports Resort in there. And the 2 that really caught my eye were these 2 Pokemon titles, which I have never heard of. But comps on them are pretty good. Pokepark, Pikachu's Adventure, Battle Revolution. Very cool. So yeah, there's that. Those 2 Pokemon games alone paid it off and, put us into the profits. So other than that, I haven't looked up everything. Metroid is probably a decent one. And there's 2 Metroids. So even if they're not, I can do a Metroid lot. There's Metroid Other M and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Sonic and the Black Knight is probably a decent one. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, maybe. I'm not sure. Spider-Man might be a decent one. And then there's some of these. I like when I see these weird titles. Like The Conduit. Like, what is that? It's so obscure. It could be a $5 game or it could be a $50 game. Those are the fun ones to look up. So, what do we got over here? What is this? What sports? Deca Sports. So that's kind of interesting. I actually like, sometimes I poach a lot of these because these weird ones that are fun with like the Wiimote and stuff, you know, I like to keep those for my kids. That's always, you know, can be a good time. Steven Spielberg Boom blocks. Huh. I don't know. So yeah, My Sims collection. What is that? How many? My Sims and My Sims Racing. Interesting. Didn't know there was a Sims Racing. I had no idea. There's another Boom Blocks. Boom Blocks Bash Party. So again, if those are obscure and not worth very much, it's always nice to have multiples because I have a Boom Blocks lot now. And the other one, I'm still a little like thrown off about these PS4 games right here. I was at a sale and I did the whole, hey, you guys don't happen to have any video games, do you? And one of the guys, it was a group of people talking in the garage. One of the guys was like, actually, I might. What are you looking for? Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, he goes back to his house. He digs for quite a while. I ended up like buying some books for my son and stuff while I waited. Just because I was standing there for a while. Anyways, he comes back with this handful of PS4 games. And I was like, what are you thinking on them? You know, what would you want for them? And he's like, nah, just take them. And I was like, what? I was like, are you sure? I was like, I don't want to just take these from you. I was like, let me pay you something. I was like, at least let me give you $5, something. And he was like, no, he's like, they're just collecting dust on my entertainment center or whatever. He's like, you take them. I insist. And there's this kind of like unwritten code with men, you know, like my own personal beliefs and karma or whatever you would want to call it. I like to at least offer, you know, I'm not just going to be like, oh, thanks. That kind of rubs me the wrong way, which technically there's nothing wrong with doing that because he made the offer. But I was like, no, let me at least give you $5, something, you know? And even that is a steal, obviously. And, but when he insisted and said, no, you take them, I just back off, you know, because some men, I've dealt with adult men before that if you offer that second time, then they get upset. And it's kind of weird, but you know, I don't know. I've had that experience one time. So if I try one time, if I make the offer and they insist, and say, no, free, then I'm like, okay, all right. Thank you very much. So those PS4 games were absolutely for free. I don't think there's anything too crazy there, you know, but again, just the fact that he just gave them to me for free is amazing and totally unexpected and very much appreciated. So very cool. Over here, so obviously lots of electronics. Oh, I forgot. The DVD VCR combo, Samsung, always worth picking up, in my opinion. I always grab these whenever they're $2. People in my area just do not try to get anything out of VCRs 99% of the time. And I've made a lot of money selling VCRs, so comps on that are pretty good. This was also, I say the weekend of video games, but I got 2 Sirius units, a turntable, a camera, the DVD VHS combo, this Apple, I got this for $5, I think, the little wireless Apple keyboard, the portable DVD player, and then I got this surround sound unit, I think for like $10, something dumb, and it actually came with the sub and all the little small speakers. I don't know exactly how I'm going to sell that yet. I've looked it up. The head unit alone can do really well. The remote is also in there. The original remote is in there. The remote on its own is like over what I paid for all of it. So I'm not sure how many people want to buy a full thing, a full setup, but I might try that and just shoot really high. Otherwise, I'm going to do the dirty thing and break it up and sell the head unit and then sell the remote and then sell the speakers separate. And I should make good money doing that. So right here, we've got Flintstones 1994 Nebraska Huskers. I picked that up for like 50 cents, I think, something like that. And then we got a Stone Cold wrestling t-shirt, which looks like I paid 75 cents. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's not it. I got a lot more, but yeah, that's kind of the highlights. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for all the support. When that Nintendo 64 video took off, it really meant a lot to me, and gave me a lot of motivation to keep doing this kind of content. So I really appreciate that. You know, this was kind of a similar scenario where I got a big box of Wii games that were unexpected and not even like out at the sale until I asked. So maybe the algorithm will pick this one up too. But you know what helps? your all support on the video, comments down below, ratings on the video, you know, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. Email it to your grandmother. She's going to love this. And making sure you ring that bell so you don't miss these videos. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.